X, what's going on, bro? I'm at the storage unit right now. I decided I was gonna vlog this entire trip just to capture the memories, and it's a trip for me and it's gonna be an experience for you, hopefully. But I hope to put this at the beginning of the video, man. I just want to let you know you're a great guy. I thank you for everything that you do in the community in New Orleans, and all the students you mentor, all the time you sacrifice. Everything that you do, man, to make this world a better place. I just want to thank you for that. And man, I'm excited, bro. It wasn't too long ago that I found out that you didn't have a kayak, and I was like, how is this guy part of Yak Tribe and he doesn't even have a kayak? And man, it sat with me for a little bit, and after just thinking about it, talking about it with a few Yak Tribe guys, we just came to the conclusion we got to get this guy a kayak. So dude, little did you know, as we were texting, as we were trying to put this plan together, as I was going to be passing through Louisiana, I've crammed a bunch of schoolwork in. A lot of people have done a lot of sacrificing to make this happen, but a bunch of your fellow Yak Tribe members put together funds. A big thank you to Matt, Troll Squad, everybody who's part of Yak Tribe, putting the funds in together to get you a kayak, man. I believe right now, Matt is on his way to Bass Pro to pick you up your very own kayak. And man, I just hope that this video blesses you, that this time blesses you, man. That this fishing trip blesses you, the kayak blesses you, and just know that you got a group of people who care about you, who love you, who are here for you no matter what, man. That's what the tribe is all about. That's what Yak Tribe is all about. So I'm loading up right now. I have a Jeep full of gear. My kayak's on the roof right now. It's gonna be awesome, bro. So I got a few more things to do. Got to get the poles ready, got to get some fishing equipment ready, got to get the cooler ready, got to get the GoPros ready. I'm just excited, man. So I hope that this trip, I know I'm rambling right now, man, but I hope this trip blesses you, and I hope you really get a lot of enjoyment out of this kayak. So it's gonna be great. We leave tomorrow at 7 o'clock a.m. and we'll be on our way to Louisiana, and we'll get to see you, man. I can't wait to shake your hand. And to all the other fellow Yak Tribe members that we haven't met yet, man, I'm just excited to meet you guys, and thank you for all you do to promote the sport of kayak fishing. Let's get it on. Let's head to Louisiana. What up, Yak Tribe? We are on the road right now, and it's funny how, you know, we weren't paying attention to the road map. We were actually on the phone with Matt talking about getting the kayak today, and we missed our exit, right?
Getting some good footage.
We were trying to get some good footage, and then we missed our exit. But the blessing in disguise was this. We got to see the Swanee River, which I've never seen before. I don't think he's ever seen before.
Definitely not that close.
Yeah, so what we did was we scaled down and we touched the river. Hopefully that wasn't illegal.
Scaled down the granite rocks.
Granite rocks. So anyway, we're on the road. We still got about 6 more hours till we get to Matt's house, which is in Indian Creek, I believe, somewhere around there, somewhere in Louisiana. We're headed towards Tallahassee now. We got to pass through Alabama, go through New Orleans, and hopefully soon we'll be to Matt's house. But we were gonna try and talk about a few things because my buddy John has never kayak fished before. We're about to hit the water tomorrow with Matt, then we're gonna hit the water Friday, give X his kayak. But we wanna go ahead and get a good running start so that way he can feel confident on the water and just start fishing.
I need a few tips.
Yeah.
I don't like to learn the hard way. I'd much rather you just tell me how to do it right.
Yeah.
And I can do it right.
Well, there's a lot of rights and wrongs, when it comes. Everyone has their own opinion on what you should be doing. But here's just a few tips. So obviously we'll go over all the gear once we get the kayak ready to go. But you're going to be on a Hobie. So tip number one is this: make sure that you pay attention to the water levels, because underneath the Hobie are the fins that kind of go like this, and you don't want to be hitting the ground with the fins. That's a big no-no because you don't want to damage the fins. So in that case, if you come across some shallow water, you'll have to make sure that your fins aren't touching the ground, and you have to pull out a paddle.
Right.
So knowing your water depths and things like that is very important for fishing and kayaking as well. Point number two, I think, which is very important, which I kind of learned the hard way. When I first started kayak fishing, I didn't have an anchor trolley. Do you know what that is?
An anchor trolley?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
So an anchor trolley, some people run it only halfway on their boat, but on my boat, I run it from the very front of my boat to the bow, all the way to the back. You can see on my boat, I have a kind of eyelid that comes out, and I have one in the back, and I run a rope that has a circle. That way I can attach my anchor line to it, or my mud stick, and that runs from the front of the boat to the back. And the reason why I run it from the front to back is because when you're out fishing and you come up on a spot and you want to drop your anchor, you want to drop your mud stick, you want to put it through that little circle, so your kayak stays attached to the anchor. You put it through that circle, you drop your anchor, boom, you're in a spot. But you're going to come across current, and you're going to come across wind. And you know the old saying, you want wind at your back.
Wind at your back.
Wind at your back, right? You don't want to be casting into the wind unless you see like a good spot and you have to cast into the wind. But for the majority of the time, you want the wind at your back. You want to be going with the current, right?
Yes.
You want to be facing with, not head on the wind, but with the wind going with your cast. So what you want to do most of the time is you want to throw your anchor and you take that line and you run it to the back of your boat. Because if it's at the back of your boat, that means you're with the wind and the wind is at your back.
Okay.
So you won't have trouble. Your kayak is just going to be perfect. The wind will be blowing past your ears. You won't be frustrated casting into the wind and your line getting all tangled or whatever the case is.
That makes sense.
Wind at your back. Tip number three, organization. When you get on your kayak, we're not just kayaking, we're kayak fishing, right?
That's right.
So you want to make sure that when you get in the kayak, you take a good analysis of what's around you. You know where your paddle is. You know where your fishing poles are. You can grab that quickly. You know where your tackle box is, wherever you put that. You know where your anchor is. You got that. You know where your pliers are in case you catch a fish. You know where your fish grips are. That way you can grab that fish. You just want to know where everything is and have an account for everything. So that way, because you're in such a small vessel, I think there's a speed trap up here. But when you know where everything is, in the heat of the moment, when you're catching a fish and you got to do stuff, you don't even have to look. You be, bam, there it is. Bam, there's my net. Bam, there's my fish grip. So organization's key. And lucky for you, since you'll be in a Hobie, you don't got to worry about turning. You just have this little knob that turns your entire boat, which is cool.
All right.
It turns the rudder, turns your boat, which is pretty sweet.
Hobie.
Which, disclaimer, we are not Hobie snobs, okay? We don't discriminate.
Don't hate.
We love all kayaks, okay?
Equally.
I hate running across them Hobie guys that are like, oh, I have a Hobie. I am so much better than you.
Only if we're racing.
And then you come across the guy with the paddle kayak catching way more fish than the Hobie guy. It's like perspective right there. A more expensive vessel doesn't make you a better fisherman. That's for sure. A question that I get a lot, especially from people that don't kayak fish, is why the heck do you need so much gear, right?
Yeah, because I see you're like decked out.
Yeah. So the question I get a lot of times is, and especially from my wife, why are you buying so much stuff? Why do you need so much gear? I come across anglers that say, anglers that wade fish or whatever the case is, why do you need so much stuff to catch fish? Well, the truth is, kayaking has evolved. It's not just kayak fishing. People who kayak fish, they love to share their experience. And when you do that, you bring on a lot more things like cameras, right? You want to bring on cameras because you want to take pictures. Well, cameras need batteries. All of a sudden you got batteries. You want to start upgrading your kayak, and you don't want to just do basic fishing and blind fishing, so people throw on fish finders. But when you throw on a fish finder, you need a battery, right? Yeah. My wife asks me all the time, why do you need 3 fishing poles? Why don't you just need 1? Last night I just explained to her why I have more than 1 fishing pole, and she finally understood, right? So the reason I carry 3 fishing poles is because I have 3 rigs. 2 types of top water and 1 soft plastic, right? Or sometimes I switch around and do 2 types of soft plastic and 1 top water. When you're up poling around, and poling is just standing up on your kayak and just kind of pushing water and
standing up on your kayak?
Standing up on your kayak. Standing up, which you'll be able to do on your kayak that you borrow. When you're pulling around, you're looking for fish, right? You're looking for fish, You see a fish, you toss your top water at it, your top water lure. Fish doesn't bite. You throw it like 15 times, not biting. Well, maybe it just doesn't want to top water, right? But when you see that fish and you're tossing at it, do you think I don't have time to cut off the top water, tie on a new soft plastic hook, put the soft plastic on, retie. That fish is like, peace out, I'm out of here, right?
Yeah, so are all my friends, because that takes me forever.
Exactly. So I was trying to tell Shannon, well, what I do is I just boom, throw my rod back in the rod holder, bam, pull out a new pole, I can toss at it. What's going on, Yak Tribe? We are in Louisiana. We're about 2 minutes from Matt's house. We're about to have some Louisiana barbecue. Matt calls it yard bird. That should be interesting. But yeah, man, I'm excited. We're gonna go fishing tomorrow, which is Thursday, and Friday can't get here quick enough. Let's see what this yard bird's all about.
Yard bird.
So I guess this is yard bird. It just looks like chicken to me.
That's all it is.
What up, Troll Squad?
Troll Squad!
No dog here.
No dog. 3 dogs here, 3 dogs will stay.
Bro, we made it to Louisiana with Matt, my dog from Troll Squad, and this, little do you know right now, it's like Wednesday night for you, you're thinking Friday, man, I'm gonna get to borrow Matt's Hobie right over here, we're gonna go fishing, it's gonna be awesome, but little do you know that this kayak, bro, is your kayak, and you're about to get this Friday. Matt picked it up today, right, Matt?
Dude, we've been talking about this for a while. We put so much time into this. We had so many people come together that just out of love, man, for everything you do for just your community, for the kids around you, bro. You're such an amazing person. You said yourself, you don't see how many people voted for you so high on the Yak Tribe giveaway, dude. Bro, let me tell you something. You deserve this, man. If anybody deserves this, you deserve it. Xavier, man, we love you, brother.
Yeah, man. Love you, bro. This kayak is yours. We're about to give you this sucker Friday, bro. It's gonna be epic, so we'll see you on the water, dude. What's going on, guys? It is Friday. It's finally the day. It's 3:30 in the morning, and we're about to roll out and head to the spot. The spot's about 2 hours away. Me and Matt are driving separately. I've got the kayak on my car. It's about to go down. All right, so here's the deal. Now that Sean's finally here, we waited for you, bro. Good Lord.
Finally somebody take the lake.
So, thanks all for coming. First of all, this is you know, when we started, I know we want to get in the water, but when I started Yak Tribe, it was just an idea because I had come from just wade fishing, you know, boat fishing, things like that. I got like some dinky little kayak or whatever and started rigging it out. And once I started kayak fishing, I realized like how much junk there was. You know what I mean? People would be like, can't come to this spot. I started pulling up to the ramps and be like, get out of here, man. So I had this idea. I was on vacation with my wife. I was like, we just need to find all the good people out there that like kayak fishing and like try to make a platform to connect these people so we can do things like this, you know? And so Yak Tribe was basically born, you know? Matt, you know, he's got Troll Squad, he's got Mission 6, and these are the types of things that like we need to be doing to push this sport, because I just think communities of people like this, you know, bring people together. You can do some good things, really weed out that, you know, everyone who's been part of Yak Tribe knows that we just have like kind of a zero tolerance for just junk, you know. It's just leave your junk at the door and let's just have a good time. Let's meet up and fish, you know. That's what I love about it. So real quick, just wanted to thank Xavier, because he was blowing up our brand ambassador forum like, yo, we gotta have a meetup, and I was on there like, yeah, one day, shut up, jeez. And he's like, we gotta have a meetup. I'm like, dude, so much pressure, I don't have time for this. And he's like, let's just do it, I'll do it, you know. So he started messaging people, I guess, or just him and Matt started talking or whatever. So really, we're fishing today because of you, dude. So this was, I appreciate it. Yeah. So we're gonna do a few things today. First of all, we got the skunk, okay? Someone's leaving with this skunk today, right? Here's how you get the skunk. It's probably gonna be you. Here's how you get the skunk. If you catch no fish, you get the skunk, all right? But if everyone's catching fish, if you catch the least amount of fish, you get the skunk. Now say you tie with somebody and like you caught 2 and I caught 2. Whoever has the smallest fish gets the skunk. So that's like 3. Someone's getting the skunk today. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's getting it. You're about to get a picture with this skunk. So who's doing the lure pot? Okay. So what we'll do? All right. Basically everybody, right? Okay. Cool. Here's the lure pot. It's just a one. Whoever catches the biggest fish gets all the lures. So if you're like, this is a big fish, make sure you take a picture of it. And we have a few other tournament rules. So I figured since you put it together, you read the tournament rules real quick. Yeah, we'll throw the lures in. We'll throw the lures in right after we get our kayaks in the water. We can probably all throw them in a bucket or something like that.
Friend isn't really tournament rules, but okay, cool. All it says is different people. So Heath, to this you right? You sure? Because this isn't really tournament rules. What is it? It's a bunch of encouragement.
Well, read them. Just read it, man.
Great.
The man said read it.
This is what Heath says. Xavier, you're a good man. Thanks for all you do for the tribe and for the people. You deserve this. We are always here for you, bud. Eric, tight lines in your new whip. Now let's go. He says dare him up, but I think it's supposed to be tear him up. Bo, who's Bo?
Bo's not here.
All right, Bo, go fish. You should be here, so you should be fishing. James, thank you for all you do to help our youth. Tight lines, James, not here. Great. I didn't meet him.
Oh, he's over there. That's
James, great. Thank you. Josh, this couldn't be for a person. Congrats. And next time you're down in Mosquito Lagoon, Florida, hit me up. Vinny, deserve it. Ben, enjoy your new kayak, buddy. Mike, X-Man, I've talked to you and been on the same team with you long enough to know.
This is your kayak, dude. This is your kayak, bro. All those people on those paper who wrote those notes,
Yeah.
everyone pitched in money. We knew that you had to borrow a kayak. Everyone put in money and bought you this kayak, dude. This is your kayak.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You deserve it, bro.
Thank you.
I was waiting for him to start. You know?
I was just he's reading. I'm like, come on, bro.
I was just gonna turn around, dude.
He turned around and
That's kayak. All right. He's like,
That's why you had me. We were talking about that kayak you seen on Craigslist or something. I was like, dude, wait, I thought you
got a kayak now, baby.
Hey. Oh, your football coach knows about it too, by the way.
Yeah. All right, so we just gave X his kayak right here.
Wow.
He was really disappointed. He was really upset about it, but X, what do you want to say to the people that donated? Thanks for all those who did donate, man. That's what the tribe's all about. So.
Just thank y'all, man. Y'all don't understand. This morning I posted on Instagram. If you're not following me, Sharonda's King,
Shameless
Sharonda
plug.
_King. But no, this morning I actually posted. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. And you can't understand how much I'm rejoicing, how glad I am. So thank y'all so much. Tight lines, come find me, let's fish.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Congrats,
do
bro.
it.
It's all you,
Appreciate it,
dude.
man. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.
We just got done fishing X. It was nice finally meeting you guys, everybody who's part of Yak Tribe. Nice finally meeting you guys, shaking your hands. And I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for making this happen and for getting this Kayak for X, man. These are the types of things that don't go unnoticed. Spread good, do good, man. That's what it's all about. And it was a great time, right, John?
That's right.
It was a great time, man. Love, love, love Louisiana fishing. And we're about to be on our way home. 11-hour drive in front of us, but it's gonna be awesome. Until next time, Louisiana, peace out.